Hi everyone, I'm really excited to share this beauty favorites video with you all. I would not say that these are favorites from both November and December, rather beauty favorites of the moment. Just wanted to give you all a little disclaimer here, wanted to throw it into the video. Please do not feel pressure to run out and buy any of the products that I talk about. This is just me sharing the wealth or sharing the knowledge, my passion for beauty, and I don't want anyone to feel like they have to run out and spend their last $5 on a beauty product. I know this because I've done it before in the past and it is definitely not worth it. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into it. Of course, I'm going to start talking about skincare. So that is the category here with the least amount of products, so I thought it would be easier to just get into that. So I have been using The Ordinary for quite some time now, and I actually picked this moisturizer up months ago. It's called Natural Moisturizing Factors. It has hyaluronic acid and all, but I really do like it, and it is a little bit on the thick side. But what I've been loving lately is mixing some of this product along with the Monet, I think it's called Rejuvenate Oil Intense. So I've really been wanting to try Monet to see if it will help with some of my scalp and hair issues, and this oil was highly recommended to me, and I have not used it as an oil treatment in my hair yet. In the instructions packet of this oil, it does say that you can mix some with your moisturizer and apply it to your face, which is what I've been doing. Since it's a little bit on the thick side, I've been doing one drop, mixing it with this, and I tell you that when I wake up, my face just looks so refreshed. It looks so dewy, so glowy. I don't really know how to describe it. I have other products that are supposed to be like nighttime creams that are supposed to give you that effect, and they just don't. But this has been a really good combination, and I've really been loving that lately. I mean, I've been testing it out for a few days to see how I like it. Since everything is so thick, the cream and the oil, it is best to be used at nighttime. I don't like it so much for during the day. During the day, I will use a lighter moisturizer, and then I will just go over the top with my sunscreen. Okay, so now let's move into brushes. So I have really been loving, I don't know if it's Zoeva or Zoeva brushes lately, but I have a newfound love for Zoeva brushes. Of course, I've been hearing about them for years. Before, you could get them shipped to the US from, I don't know if it was from the UK or from Germany, but all I know is that it was kind of hard to get them, honestly. And then a few months ago, Ulta started carrying Zoeva, but I started ordering these on Beauty Bay. I have been loving ordering products on Beauty Bay, because if you spend $100 US or more, you get free expedited shipping, and they send things to you within like a day or two, which is crazy. And so I've been picking up a lot of products from there that are more like they're not as easily accessible in the US, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've been loving Zoeva brushes. So I recently picked up this eye set. I think I posted about it on my Instagram, and these are some of the brushes that come in that set. But my favorite brush so far, because it's the one that I've been testing for the longest, is this 144 Soft Concealer brush. So P. Louise actually used to use this brush to apply her base, her eyeshadow base, before she used to have like her own brushes. And seriously, this brush is like the best thing ever. I have to tell you that I have tons of other brushes that I've bought for the same purpose of applying concealer or applying eyeshadow base all over the eyelid, and none of them do the job like the Zoeva brush. So I am really loving that brush, so much so that I now own about 3 or 4 of them. It's that good, honestly. I have more tools here. Okay. So this may not even be available anymore. Please don't hate me, but during the Black Friday beauty sales, QVC had this really great offer on beauty blenders. I have had this like recent love for beauty blenders. Like, I've fallen in love with beauty blenders all over again. because I have tons and tons and tons of sponges, but I'm really finding that there is nothing quite like the original. I'm sorry. I know that they're $20. Yes, some other sponges might come close, but nothing really compares to the original Beauty Blenders. So this set, apart from how cute the box is, I think I paid $45 for it, but if you were a new QVC customer, you could take $15 off of it that weekend, so it would have been $30 for all of this. It comes with 4 full-size Beauty Blenders, and it comes with 4 solid soaps, which I hope to use on my Beauty Blenders and on the on my brushes. Okay, so the next product that I want to talk about are Flirtacious Looks and Lash. I've tried Trisha's lashes before. I support her brand, not just as a fellow local makeup artist, but she's just an incredible person all around. She's extremely talented. And the first pair that I had tried were the slim thick ones. Those were gifted to me by Adri Makes You Blush. And I decided to pick up during her birthday sale. I picked up Flirtacious Looks. Those are the ones that I'm wearing now. Which are kind of spiky and uneven, and I really, really love that, where it's like short hairs, longer hairs, you know, sort of that effect. And then I also picked up Sitting Pretty. I'm very, very excited about these. Sitting Pretty are similar to Flirtacious Looks, but I would say that they're perhaps a little bit more dense. The hairs are just a little bit thicker. But today I wanted to wear the ones that are like a little bit more separated, a little bit more, I don't know if I should say the word wispy, if I'm even describing them correctly, because I really wanted to show the effect of my eyeshadow. I love how I did my eyeshadow today. Okay, so last things that I wanted to talk about here that are makeup related, because I know the lashes, I completely forgot about them, and I said that I was done with like non-makeup stuff, but here's the actual makeup stuff. So I have really, really, really been loving KKW Beauty as a whole. I think I've told you guys that before. I really love their eyeshadow palettes. Picked this one up during Black Friday, and I have to tell you, there's just something about the quality of them and about the way that they blend that I absolutely love. I'm always wearing one KK Beauty lip product or another, but lately I've been all about the concealers, the brightening powders, now the baking powder, which I'm wearing today, and the eyeshadows, and I really do think that they are worth it. I love that you can pick up KKW at Ulta now. Okay, so I was talking to you guys about Beauty Bay before, and how that's how I'm able to get a lot of my products from the UK, or some that are not as accessible here in the US. The BPerfect Clientele palette by Makeup, is it Makeup by Jaw? I completely forgot her Instagram handle, I'm so sorry, but Jaw Makeup Artist. She is amazing. This palette is amazing. I didn't expect anything less. I mean, I kind of looked at this and I said, do you really need another palette? A lot of those colors look similar to what you already have. But honestly, this is, I mean, it just doesn't compare. The quality just doesn't compare. When I come across products like these, like the good quality KKW Beauty and the great quality BPerfect Cosmetics, I mean, they're all great, to be honest, but it just makes me want to get rid of so many eyeshadows that if I use them after having used something like this, I find them to be mediocre, to be honest. I'm not reaching for my ColourPop eyeshadow palettes anymore, and that sounds terrible as somebody who has supported ColourPop for so many years. But now I'm like realizing that there is, you know, better stuff out there that is still affordable. I mean, obviously the KKW palette is like $45. I can't remember how much this one was, but I would rather give my money to a company like this that's really going to give me bang for my buck, as opposed to just buying, like, you know, with ColourPop I was buying like $30 or $40 maybe once or at least a few times a month. And then I just started accumulating all this product, and things just started going bad, or things weren't as good quality as they once were, and I said I cannot just keep throwing away my money like that. So I need to invest in things that are good. So that's exactly what I did. Very excited about this. And another product that I wanted to talk about, the Tati Beauty palette. Absolutely loving this palette, by the way. I don't own anything like it. I have videos on that on my IGTV already. I mean, it is definitely loved. You guys know that I don't keep dirty palettes, but I don't know if you can see that I have been using it, and there is some cleaning to be done on this palette. But the palette is truly amazing, truly amazing. I love Tati. I love what she represents. I love that she came out with this product. I really think that it's very different and one of the best things to have hit the market or the beauty market in a really long time. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about this. I know that this was supposed to be the biggest launch of the year. Honestly, I just think that that's smart marketing tactics and all, but the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collection really is amazing, and I love Jeffree Star cosmetics. My feelings or my opinions on him are irrelevant to how I feel about his cosmetics brand. It is an amazing palette all around. I wish I could play with it more. That's kind of like what I'm going to start trying to do now, playing with all this stuff, because this collection was not cheap. I picked up this, and I can't remember what else I picked up from the collection other than the makeup bag, but this is a great palette all around, and those two shades, Tanacon and Diet Root Beer, I wish that I could own them alone, because I keep finding myself reaching for the box, because I still have the box for it. I don't want to throw it away ever. But I keep reaching for that palette whenever I want to start any makeup look, or if I'm going to go do makeup and I want to wear a really nice soft look. Those will be like my crease shades, or to give myself some definition in the crease. So I really love those. And then I'm going to end this video by talking about foundations. I often get asked for foundation recommendations, and really I try to figure out everyone's needs or what it is that they're looking for in a foundation. But as a professional makeup artist, I have really been loving these two foundations that I recently added to my kit. I now own a total of 6 of the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. It is matte, it's oil free, but I find that you can manipulate it where you could use it full coverage. It will look amazing as a matte foundation, perhaps on someone with oily skin, but you could mix it with oil, you could mix it with other products so that you could get that dewy consistency. I mean, look at my face. My face is not oily, it's dewy. And I really, really, really love that foundation, honestly. I mean, I cannot wait to pick up more colors. I know 6 sounds like a lot to have in the makeup kit already, but I'm really, really loving that foundation. And I've tried this foundation on myself before. This is the NARS Radiant Longwear, Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I picked this one up in a few colors, and I'm obsessed. When I tell you guys that I was kind of like shopping around looking for colors, because I have the NARS Pro discount, but on the website, so I didn't know what to order, and I kind of went to Ulta and I started testing out the colors to see what I wanted. I knew that I wanted olive undertones and all, and this foundation would not come off my hands. I'm not going to compare it to paint, because if you've tried the Morphe foundation, you know that has like way too much pigment and it feels like paint on the skin. This one doesn't have like that bad of an effect, but it's still like, it's pretty long wearing. Like, shit, it is an amazing foundation, and I do love it mixed with other foundations. As crazy as that sounds, I know a lot of people who love mixing this with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I am not that bougie. I am so sorry. I love that foundation, but not enough to add it to my kit. It's $64 a bottle plus tax, and I think that that's way too much. However, I do mix it with the Makeup Forever foundation, which I think is a good foundation on its own, but it doesn't have the coverage that I'm looking for. So I mix those two together. Sometimes I'll mix this one with the Dose of Colors one, and oh my god, the effect is amazing. That's it for this video. You guys know that I love to talk. I ramble a bit. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you've tried any of these products before, I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have any product recommendations for me or anything you would like to see me review, please let me know. Until next time, take care.